Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, students of Global English 1. So here we are. Now, I am Professor George Beyer. I am going to be your full-time professor for the rest of this semester. I'm sorry there's been so many changes this semester, but I promise I'm going to be the professor who's with you for the rest of the time, okay? So we're going to go through this PowerPoint today. Maybe I'm going to talk about some things that maybe you already talked about either with Professor Sharon or Professor Kara, but I have to go through them because I want to make sure that you know what I tell you might be a little bit different from what the other professors told you, okay? So I'm sorry, I know you're so tired of listening to these videos. I know you just want to come to real class, but I'm going to go over it again and I'm going to try to be very quick today, not too fast, okay? Um, so bear with me. Without further ado, here we go. So about me, again, I'm the new professor for you, and I'm going to be your professor for the rest of the time, all right? My name is George Beyer. You can call me George, or Mr. Beyer, or Professor Beyer, or you can even call me Joji Gyosu if you want to call me something in Korean. Of course, this is English class, so I hope you call me by that English name. Just please don't call me Mr. Joji or Professor Joji. Well, that's okay, but it's not really correct in English, okay? So I'm so sad I don't get to see you guys, and one of the best parts about teaching is that I usually get to talk to you guys face to face and joke with you, and we get to have English conversation. But this year, this semester, because of our special situation, I don't have a chance to do that. But so maybe you want to see me. I hope you want to see me. Here's a picture of me. Wow, right? Such a handsome guy. Ha ha. Just kidding. I'm not using Photoshop though. Here's another picture of me. I'm looking very, very sick at the protecting myself from COVID-19. Kind of tired. It's kind of cold outside still. Here's a picture of me in front of the Han River in Da Nang, Vietnam. That's right. The Han River also exists in Vietnam. Have you guys ever been to Vietnam? Vietnam, I think is how you say it in Korean. So many Korean people in Da Nang, so I'm sure many of you guys have probably visited Vietnam before. And here's a final picture of me looking so cute with my iPhone mouse ears app. I think you guys use that a lot, right? Anyways, I just want to get you guys a picture so you can see a picture of me and know what I look like. And that way, if you do see me on campus, then you can at least say hello. What is that? Hmm, that is 상경학관. So if you want to see me, if you want to meet me, you can meet me here. Okay, this is how to contact me. Um, my email is george.namseoul@gmail.com. george.namseoul@gmail.com. Okay. Um, I usually get back to you as soon as I can. Sometimes it takes a few hours, though. It might take up to 12 hours sometimes, but I'm pretty good about checking it. Um, You can visit me at my office at Sangyang room 104, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at these times. I think now this semester, they're not really interested in us keeping our office hours, but if you guys need to meet me, please send a message, and if you're on the campus, I'll try my best to come and meet you at that time if I can. I love to have students come visit me. I know people are all about social distancing nowadays, though. I'm pretty sure most people nowadays are not getting coronavirus, but some students are still worried about it. I hope that next semester we can get together a lot. I have a lot of games in my office. One thing you know about me from the other students is I love to play games. Um, I love to talk with students, and I love to have students come to visit me. I think that's why some students like to take my class because of that. Okay, so please come by and visit me. I forgot to write it here, but if you have something really, really, really important you need to ask me and you can't wait for the email, you can send me Kakao Talk message. I didn't write it here, but my Kakao Talk, I'm going to spell it, so listen closely, okay? My Kakao Talk is YORGAKI. That's my Kakao Talk ID. YORGAKI. Got it? Good. So that's only for an emergency. If you really have something that you can't take the test and the test is due in 1 hour, you can send me Kakao Talk, okay? Okie dokie. So this is the special class, COVID-19 class. Some things you need to know. The Namseoul University, of course, you already know, has said that we have to do online classes. It was supposed to be for 2 weeks and then 3 weeks, and now maybe, we don't know, maybe it's going to be the whole semester. We don't know yet. Please take care of your health. Make sure that you're always washing your hands. Sleep 8 hours. This is the most important thing that you can do to protect yourself from the virus. Drink a lot of water, not soju, not beer, but lots of water will clean your body. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables, not a processed food, not ramen. And don't forget to check our e-class portal for the new video every week. Okay. Okay, how I teach usually is I practice communicative teaching. 소통적 학습. So this is the kind of teaching where you guys talk and we communicate and you slowly get better at speaking. We go over some grammar, we go over some vocabulary, but mostly we try to talk. We learn by communicating. We learn by talking, right? We learn when we face new challenges. Face new challenges. However, there's been a change of plans due to the COVID-19 and e-class format. Instead, we have these online lectures. Is this useful? What do you think? We can only try our best. We can only try our best. This is not how I usually teach, but we have to try our best. Just try not to be like these guys who are sleeping in the class, right? That's not good, but I know sometimes students are very tired. I know it's very hard to listen to all of these e-lectures and so boring sometimes, right? But we have to do it so we can try our best, and hopefully next semester or in the next few weeks we're going to be coming back to class. What are your goals, 목표, for this course? Well, my goals is so to get you guys comfortable using English in natural situations. What are natural situations? Is the TOEIC book a natural situation? No, natural situations are like situations where you guys can order some food, or you can order a coffee, or you can do something in English. Going shopping, traveling. I know many students love to travel abroad. These days, it's very, very hard for us to travel abroad, I know, because many countries do not allow travelers. First, they were not allowing travelers from China or Korea or Japan, and now basically no country is allowing travelers, right? But fortunately, I think this is going to change soon. This is going to change soon, and you want to know the correct language to travel. And some people want to make a romance, right? That's another thing that we can do. To learn some important survival English. Well, what is survival English? Survive opposite is die. So we have some basic phrases for communicating in English. This is the kind of English that we are going to learn. Some English just so that you know how to get by and understand a basic level if you don't already understand. Can I help you level up? To polish and improve your current English skills. Some students are really, really good, and some students, well, they didn't have a chance. They haven't had a chance to study English. Hopefully, everybody's going to benefit, right? You want to be better. I know Cheonan probably said you have to take this class. So many students don't have a choice, but I know many students are very interested in English. Some students want to get a better TOEIC score or TOEFL score, or they need it for their major. Their major is computer science. I know computer science students, many of them need English. Business major, they need English. So this is very useful for them. We can see here, we know him, right? Lee Byung-hun, he was very famous because he became very good at English. So now he's always cast in Hollywood films. And we know her too, right? She was cast in the Avengers. Why? Because she's very good at English. And our lovely BTS guys, they're so cute. They have international popularity. Again, most of them can speak English pretty well. So this has improved their chances. And I put one more guy there. You guys know Chang Ha-jun. He's a famous Korean economist. His books are read all over the world, and he's really mastered English speaking and writing. So you see, learning English, getting better in English can improve your chances. It's not just about study, it's about helping you, getting better for you so you can have a better life. So I really feel special. I feel proud. I can be here to help you guys. What are the goals of this course? To make new friends and have a good time while using English. I hope everybody can have a good time in here. That's one of the best things, is making those special relationships. Making those special relationships. So this time is not as easy as it has been the other semesters, but I hope that it can still be at least a little bit positive for you guys. Okay, let's talk about our class schedule, 시간표, and the grading. So participation in this class is 20% of your grade. Coming to class, talking to other students. Now, we're not having class right now, so how do I do this? I give you guys some little assignments and you turn them in, and I give you some participation score. Okay. What's participation? Well, that, like I said, that's usually raising your hand and asking questions, talking to other students, taking part in the activities, doing the homework. In this case, I'm going to give you guys some assignments until we get back to the classroom. There's a midterm test. It's worth 30%. Don't pay attention to that second part. I haven't changed it, but your midterm is worth 30%. It's probably just going to be written. So we're going to, for right now, we're going to ignore this. We're not going to do this, okay? We're just going to, I like to do speaking. I think it's more important, but if we're not in the classroom at the time, we cannot do speaking, right? So then that's on week 8, the week of April 20th. You guys are going to do that. You have a final, it's 30%. I sometimes do a final speaking, but this time we're just going to do the final in writing. It's worth 30%, and it's week of June 8th. And your attendance coming to class is worth 20. Well, this semester, what are we going to do about attendance, right? Everybody's going to be here for now. I don't know what to do. I'm going to mark everybody here unless they tell me different. Okay. If we come back to class, you know it's a little bit different. Hopefully that happens this semester. Okay. And the final presentation is worth 15% of your score. See, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well, we're going to change that this time because we are probably not going to do a final presentation. So that's why these numbers are not really adding up a bit. Now, things may change if we end up coming back to class, but for right now, there's no final presentation, okay? Just the midterm, the final test, and participation score and attendance, all right? Grading scale, I think you guys already know. 25% of the students are going to get an A. 35% of the students are going to get a B. And 40% are going to get a C, D, or F. Now, this is not my choice. You guys know this is Namseoul University. And actually, it's not only Namseoul University, it's all the university in Korea does this, right? This is just what we have to do. So we have to deal with it. Most students are going to be in A and B, so you don't need to worry too much about it. But many students, especially students who don't come or don't complete the assignments, they're going to fall in the C range. I usually don't give a D or F unless you don't do those final assignments, okay? So you don't have to worry too much about D's and F's. I give them sometimes, but not too often. Okay, what I want you guys to do for this week, your assignment, is I want you to complete this profile. I want you to complete this profile. So for your profile, what you have to do is I'm gonna leave a link to this profile underneath this video. So if you check under the video, there should be a link to a Google Doc. You can just download this. It's due next week. Include a photo and well, you're not gonna not print it this time because I'm just gonna have you guys upload it onto the page, okay? It counts as a homework grade. It counts as a homework grade, and in fact, this time it's gonna count as a homework grade and a participation grade because we have we have no other way to gauge your grade except for doing homework, right? So download the form from the e-class materials page. Write a lot of information, okay? What I want you guys to do then is after you've downloaded it, go to this website, namseoulenglish.neolms.com. This is going to be our class portal. It's a little bit different than some other portal, okay? I think it's a little bit easier to use, and I can keep track of your scores a little bit easier. You can ask me questions there. You can always check the PowerPoints there. You can download the homework there. You can download everything there, and you can upload all of your homework. And importantly, you can take your tests there, okay? So you're going to go to this page. You're going to click this, sign up with access code. I'm going to give you an access code at the end here. So every class has a different access code. So you're going to click sign up with access code. Your access code is very, very important. So I'm going to give that to you in a minute. Okay, when you get your access code and you go in, you're going to sign in with this information, write your name, your last name, you're going to make a user ID, password like a bi밀번호, 확인, and you're going to write some information like your 학번, when you graduate, and your email address. Your email is very, very important. Don't forget to include that email because whenever I give you an assignment or I grade one of your assignments or there's a new test up, the system is going to send you an email asking you to take a look at it. So please use your real email, okay? Okay, so you're going to log in with after that, you're going to have your password and you're going to log in with your password. And if you want to, if you look down here, it says English, you can change your language to Korean. And that way, most of the stuff on the site will be in Korean if you really need to use it. You can do it in Korean, okay? Okay, and you go in here. This is my sports class. This is not your access code, so don't look at this one, okay? Don't look at this one right now. You're going to go to, you can look at your lessons, and you're going to go to assignments, okay? You're going to go to assignments, and then it's going to say your profile assignment. You're going to click there, and you're going to upload it, okay? You're going to upload it. And after you've finished your profile, after you've written all your information on it, you're going to upload it. Okay, here are your access codes. Monday class, Tuesday class, and Wednesday class. So only use the code for your class. If you're in Monday class, you use this code, Tuesday class, this code, Wednesday class, this code. Okay? If it's going too fast for you, you can always pause it. That's the good thing about the video, right? You don't have to ask any questions. Just pause the video. Write down your access code. Okay, so I want you to do your profile and upload it to this website. Upload it to this website. Okie dokie? Okay. And I guess I will include a link to the website under this video as well, okay? Okay, guys, and this one is, you don't have to do this right away, right now, but also once you get into our website, what you can do if you want to download the listening files, if you want to be able to download the listening files, every chapter in the book has a listening, some of which may be on the test, then you can go in here, and if you go to the left side, you see something that says resources. I think in Korean it maybe says 강의실 or something like that. I can't remember right now, but it looks like this, and it has like the 3 little books. It says resources. Okay, so you're going to go in, choose the left side, and choose resources, and then you're going to and then once you click it and open it, then you go into the next part, and it's going to list some resources for our class. And the first one says listening files. Okay, listening files, and you can just click this. It says new international communication, and download the listening files for yourself. Download it, and you can listen to every chapter of the listening in our book. Okay, I think it should be right. If it isn't, I'll re-upload it for you guys. You can listen to the first chapter today and tell me if it's right. I don't know if Professor Kara or anybody has already given it to you. If they have given it to you, use her files. That's fine. If they haven't, you can use these ones. Check them, make sure they're right. If you need me to send them to you, I can also send them to you, okay? And actually, even if you look at the bottom, I've also included the student profile here as well. So you can get everything that you need from the resources page on our website. You don't have to do that right now, but if you ever need anything, usually you can be able to find it right here. Okie dokie. Okay, so today I like to do something where we can talk about, we can usually do a little game in class, something to get you warmed up, a little icebreaker. It's usually pretty fun if everybody works together. We can't talk to each other, and that's the sad thing. Maybe next week I'll do a video. At least you can see me. Maybe you guys can make a little video from me at some time. But right now, just something that's not from the book. It's not about grammar. This is called an anagram. It's a kind of game with words. You can make an anagram in Korean or in English, but they work a little bit better in English because of our alphabet is a little different than yours. So if you look at this, there's a word here. The first one says something that you bake. Okay, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. There's something you bake. What is something that you bake? Do you know? Say it right now if you know it. Aha, you knew, right? Okay. And the next one says hair on a man's face. So a man has hair on his face. What is that called in English? Do you know? That's right. So something you bake, 5 letters, is bread. Hair on a man's face is beard. Bread, beard. Get it? They use the same letters. B, R, E, A, D. Get it? So this is what an anagram is. You see what I mean? It's a kind of game. They all use the same letters. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Okay. An organ that covers your whole body. An organ that covers your whole body. What is that? What's an organ? Well, an organ can be something like like your heart, your eyes, your lungs, and a place to wash dishes. Well, this one's easy because it's the same in Korean as it is in English, right? It's the same in Korean as it is in English. So what is it? So they both have 4 letters. Skin. Skin. Your skin is an organ, right? The same like your heart. And a place to wash dishes is, of course, sink. I think it's called sink day in Korean, right? Yes, okay. So one more anagram. Okay, whoops, I gave you guys the answer on this one already. So it's a place to look at art is a gallery. I think that that one is the same in Korean as well, right? But what's the second one? Something that makes you sneeze. What's sneeze? Achoo! That's sneeze. Well, COVID-19 makes people sneeze, right? But this one's not COVID-19, of course. It has to use these same letters, Galllery, right? So it's not that. Gallery, it's also the same in Korean. Can you take a guess? Something that I get it really bad in the springtime in Korea. Namseoul gives it to me really bad. I don't like it. What is that? Hmm. You know? Yes, it is an allergy. Yeah. Okay. So gallery, allergy, they use the same letters. So this is an anagram. I like to do these in class. Sometimes I give a few extra points or I give some prize to you guys. We'll see if we can work out a way that we might be able to do this in class through the online class and give you guys some kind of extra points or something. I got to think about it, okay? Okay, anyways, are your brains warmed up now? I'm so sorry you guys have to listen to these videos so much, but I promise we are almost done. Okay? Okay. Okay, guys. Well, the next thing that we're going to do is, you may have done this already with the other professor, but I want to review something because I do put vocabulary on your test, okay? So if you look at your vocabulary on page 6, which I think that you did already with one of the other professors, introducing people, I want to go over that vocabulary and have you try to guess and see how well that you know these vocabulary words, okay? All right, so if you're not already there, look at page 6 in your textbook. Okay, this is the first vocabulary word. Look at that picture. What are they doing? They're all saying hello, right? Ciao is Italian and ni hao in Chinese, hola in Spanish, salud in French, and allo and so on, right? So what does this teach you? Which vocabulary word on page 6 does this fit the best, do you think? It's a little bit hard, but I think the best one that it fits is foreign, right? 외국. Different, right? They're all foreign, but they're all saying the same thing. So foreign is number 5 on page 6, right? It's number 5 on page 6. So that's letter B, related to a country that is not your own. What about this one? Long padding. Now on the subway in Korea, everybody's always wearing long padding. What vocabulary word in your book does that fit the best? Well, there's 2 words it can kind of fit, right? But which one do you think it fits better? Popular, right? That's number 4. That's number 4. So of course that means H, liked or enjoyed by many people. Number 4, popular. Nowadays, long padding is liked and enjoyed by many, many people. What's this one? What do you think it fits the best? Well, those are shooting stars, right? What are shooting stars? Marvelous. Like in Marvel Comics, something that's really amazing, really stunning is marvelous. So that's an adjective, 형용사. Number 8 is marvelous. And that means like F, extremely good. How about this? Looks like a room, right? But not just any room. I think this really looks like American students' room where? Dormitory, right? The 기숙사, the place you sleep. In French, the verb dormir means sleep. So in English, dormitory is a place that you sleep. Sometimes we say like a volcano, like Halasan, is dormant. It means it's a sleeping volcano. Dormitory is a place that you sleep. That's 10, right? And what letter is it? A school building in which students live. What's this one? Well, there's 3 people here that are meeting. 2 people are meeting, and what's the third person in the middle doing? Take a guess. Well, she's probably doing what? Verb, introduce. She's introducing them. So that's 3, 동사. And it's E, to make people known to each other. To make people known to each other. How about this? Who are they? Well, this is from a few years ago I made this now, so maybe not so much now, but usually, or they used to be, very what? They still are. Famous, right? Famous. 5. G, known by many people, although maybe they're not that famous now, right? Sorry, but some of them are. Famous. Many of them are. Some of the guys might say marvelous, right? What's this? Well, this is American tradition, maybe Korean tradition as well, to throw your hats up in the air after what? When what happens? When you, at graduation. This is the noun for graduate. Graduation. So that's C. To finish school successfully is graduation. This chimpanzee, he looks so happy. What's another word for happy? Yeah, you know. Another word for happy is glad. Glad, right? That's number 2 is glad, and the letter is D, to feel happy or content. Content means like satisfied. Cute monkey, right? Or maybe ugly, depending on your point of view. And next, what is this? I see these tables always set up at Namseoul University. Many students asking people to join their what? Club. That's right, to join their club. Number 1, club is a noun. And what's the letter? J, right? It's a group of people who meet for a special activity. A special activity, and that's a club. Usually during the semester, I have a board game club and a guitar music club. This semester, because social distancing, I guess not many people are interested in my clubs, but I hope maybe next semester you stop by, play a game, or play a song with me. Okay, guys? Well, there's our vocabulary for now. Okay, now we're going to talk about possessive adjectives. What is an adjective? Well, I think in Korean, adjective is called 형용사, right? 형용사. So adjective in Korean is 형용사, but a possessive adjective is called 소유 형용사. Actually, if you open your book to page 15, it talks about possessive adjectives. I think you've already did it a little bit with Kara teacher. But in any case, I'm going to review it with you guys because on the midterm test, I'm going to put it on there, okay? So for instance here, possessive adjectives, they show possession. They show that you own something. It's mine. So first we have a kind of, we have a noun, okay? Me. Possessive adjective, my house. And the possessive pronoun, it's mine. Okay, that's talking about you. It's the first person pronoun. You, this is the second person pronoun. Your house, it's yours. Next, Isadora, it's a girl's name, 이름, right? And it's a third person pronoun. It's her house. It's hers. And don't forget here to include your little apostrophe if we're doing it in writing. It's very, very important. It's not possessive unless you've included the apostrophe. Next, we have Hwanggu. I know I misspelled Hwanggu, right? He needs another one here on my mistake, okay? Hwanggu the dog, it's house. And this one's a little bit strange. It's. Okay, if we're talking about a thing, we can say it's. Although often in English, we'll call the dog he or she too. But we can use like a pen. The pen's color is black. Its color is black. Okay, and then we have plural things, right? Plural. Now, plural, of course, means more than one. I can't really write like this. You see how hard it is to write with a pen on here. I can't do it. But in any case, plurals talk about more than one thing, more than one pronoun. So you and me are the pronouns. It becomes our house, right? 우리 집. Okay, it's ours. It belongs to us. It belongs to us. You and you. It's always your house. In English, we don't have a good double second person pronoun, so it's just your house and it's yours. Isadora and Ian, that's a girl and a boy, it's their house. It's theirs. It's theirs. Okay, so remember, if I'm going to put some of these on the midterm, so I want you guys to remember it. I hope that we can do some conversation with them in the future. Right now, we just got to read, though, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm going to talk next, Mary's salad. We see lovely Mary here with her salad. She's eating. It's so delicious. So let's take a look at it. What is it here? The salad belongs to Mary. So what can we say? It is her salad. Right? It is her salad. The salad is hers. The salad is hers. Okay? She's a woman. If it was a boy, a man, we're going to say him, his. Got it? Okay. Mary's salad. She owns the salad. Jack's house. The house is Jack's. It is his house, or it is Jack's house. The house is his. The house is his. Got it? Okay, good. Next, you. This is the second person pronoun. What is this called? What is this? Do you know? Well, in Korean, what do you call it? You call it notebook. Notebook. Well, a notebook in English is a note, what you guys call note, like a paper that you write in, a paper book that you write in. This in English is called what? It's called a laptop. It's called a laptop computer because we set it on our lap. It's that part of our legs that's before our knees. So the laptop is yours, right? It belongs to you, so it's yours. It is yours, okay? In this one, we don't change it at all. It's always gonna be yours when we use the second person pronoun. And the toy belongs to Hwanggu. As I said, I know I spelled it wrong, but Hwanggu is still pretty cute, right? A yellow dog. I like how you, in Korean, you call the yellow dog a Hwanggu, gold dog, right? So it is its toy, or his toy, or her toy. Both of those are correct. The toy is its. The toy is its. Okay. Or his or her, depending on what you want to call Hwanggu. I call my dog a boy or a girl. You guys have dogs? Most students say they want a dog, but they don't have a dog, right? They want a dog, but they don't have one. The couple date. Well, a date can be a verb or a noun. In this case, we're thinking about date as a noun, okay? In this case, we're thinking about date as a noun. So the date of the couples. So it's their date. The date is theirs. Okay, so these are possessive pronouns that you guys are going to need to know, and possessive adjectives that you're going to need to know on the midterm test. Okay, so if you don't know, check again in Unit 2. It explains them again, or take a look back at this PowerPoint. You and me. You and me. So what is you and me? What's that pronoun? It's a hangout. In this case, a hangout is like a day is a noun. It means like a nurja play, hanging out. So it's our hangout. The hangout is ours. Okay, so this is our wrap up. You guys have gotten through it. I think it's a little bit shorter than some of your other classes because I have some things I want you guys to do. I want you to remember to sign up at the class portal, okay? Don't forget, sign up at the class portal. Make sure you make an ID and that you use the correct access code. Go back and check the access codes. I hope you wrote them down. Please download the student profile. It's included in the links under this video, and then upload it to our class portal. And if you haven't done Unit 3 on free time, pages 22 and 23, please do that. Okay. Now, I can't really check your homework in this case, but I want to make sure you do it because those things are going to be on your test. Okay. They are going to be on your midterm test on the week of April 20th. All right, guys, so I make sure that you understand everything, that you have everything. Again, send me an email if you don't understand everything. Send me an email if there's something else you want to talk about or you want to come meet me at my office. Again, I know it's kind of confusing and crazy. You have another professor this week, but I promise I'm going to be your professor for the rest of this time, and I hope it's going to be pretty easy for you. Don't panic if you don't understand something. I know this is freshman class. Don't panic. Don't scared. We're here. We're going to do this together. It's going to be no problem, right? No problem for us. Again, send an email or Kakao Talk. Remember, my Kakao Talk ID is YORGAKI. Got it? Okay. YORGAKI. I had a really good time making these PowerPoints for you guys. Again, send me an email if you need anything. Good luck fighting.